Go.
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, okay.
4 languages, 1 minute.
You guys didn't hear the countdown that we did, but you went through Spanish, French, English.
Italian, question mark?
No.
Un?
French.
I thought that was Italian.
No. I know that you did.
Is it just uno?
Yeah.
Uno.
There you go, with the Italian accent and everything. I like it.
Uno, dos,
Nope. How are you, Jamie?
I'm good. I forgot this isn't a Patreon one, so I should just calm down.
Yeah, that's fair. That'd be good. Oh.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm also good. Caffeinated.
I'm not. I have passion fruit juice, though.
I have a watermelon Red Bull that one of my students bought me.
Cheers. That's summer right there.
Exactly.
Watermelon Red Bull and passion fruit juice.
Boom. What could be better? An alcoholic beverage. But
I literally was going to go tequila.
That's okay. I have a rum and coke beside me as well. So
I had a delicious lavender lemonade spritzer yesterday.
No. Lavender tastes like hand soap.
You're wrong, but okay.
I'm not, but
I think it tastes amazing.
that's good for you. I think it tastes...
It was mixed with elderflower.
What the fuck? You guys, I can't even get her to drink like a cooler.
They taste like alcohol.
A Mike's Hard Lemonade does not taste like alcohol.
Yes, it does.
I can assure
you shut
you
your
of that.
mouth.
Oh.
It's too strong.
Oh.
I
Listen.
am a lightweight.
So am I. We're going on vacation in a couple of weeks, and this is how all of our vacations start.
I'm so excited.
I am very excited.
We're gonna have so much fun.
You guys get no details of it until after.
In case you stalk. Yeah.
Because some of you do. Oh.
Boom.
Conspiracies. What's on? Oh. Yeah. I was gonna say, what's on the table for today?
I read your mind.
You did.
Okay, so today we're gonna go conspiracy today.
We're talking. It's been a while since we've talked conspiracies.
It's been so long. It's been a while since we've done like a round table kind of one.
That's the thing. We also did have intentions of having our resident roundtable guest join us.
Anna Banana.
Anna is busy.
Yeah, she works, and then the days she doesn't work, I work, and then the days that we don't work, Caitlin works, and...
I don't work at all anymore.
For now.
For now, yes. But I'm excited to talk conspiracies. I think we've picked some ones that, I don't know, are like a little bit different than the ones we've talked about before. I feel like the last time we did a conspiracy conversation, they were like serious conspiracies.
Oh, well, you're gonna regret.
Oh.
One of mine is one of the ones where you're gonna freak out and have an existential crisis.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much for doing that.
Well, to be fair, my original one, when I was looking through all of the options that I have written down, one of the options I looked at was the CIA is selling drugs. That's not a conspiracy. That's just true.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so I couldn't use that one anymore.
No, I went through a list.
Also, go check out our Patreon. We talk about the conspiracies from the CIA.
I have one of mine. I'm actually going to talk about one of the conspiracies that we talked about in that episode.
Yes.
Because it was like a little too on the nose. Yes, on that nose. Right under the nose and in the air. But, yeah, if you would like to hear more about that, and I'll talk more about it, obviously, when we get into that conspiracy, but you can check out our Patreon episode.
I'm Kate.
And I'm Jaim, and this is Creeps and Coffee.
A show where we talk about the dark parts of the world around us.
Cryptids, conspiracies, things that go bump in the night.
And the crimes behind the scariest creatures of all, humans.
Join us as we take a look at the stories sure to give you the creeps.
Pull up a seat, grab a coffee,
And let's have a chat.
But for now, I think we should jump right in because I'm eager to talk conspiracies.
Sure.
Perfect. Wow.
He's got a lot of feelings today. My cat really wants to go outside. Okay, so I go first. And mine, honestly, is more philosophy.
Chatty Cathy today.
Yeah, mine is more philosophy, kind of, than it is conspiracy. But the conspiracy kind of melds with it because...
Is this why I'm going to have an existential crisis?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, I figured I'd start off strong and end goofy.
Perfect. I had the opposite.
Awesome. But I thought that this was interesting because it makes you question yourself. And you can't prove or disprove
Nope.
if it's real, hence it being a conspiracy.
Hate it already.
And you probably already learned about this one, Kate, but I'm going to say it anyway. Solipsism. You know it? From the Latin adjective solus, meaning alone, and the Latin pronunciation ips, isp, meaning self.
Ips, yeah.
So, solipsism means it's like the theory that you're the only thing that's real. So, for example, if I believe in solipsism, I think I'm the only real person. Nobody else is real. Everybody. Also, my friend has this. She admitted this to me yesterday. So, like, Caitlin is not a real human being. She's, like, a figment of my imagination, or she's part of the simulation.
I'm gonna
or
vomit.
she was put here to teach me a lesson in my life. And everybody else is fake. Everybody else isn't real. But also, it's like, I can't prove that, because anyone I come into contact with isn't real. But also, Caitlin, what if we're all in your solipsism? What if I'm not real?
I'm going to throw up.
And I was just put here to be your best friend.
No. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It's very egotistical.
It's
because you're the center of the universe then. Everything is about you.
It's interesting that one of the main topics of conversation online and like in social settings in the last year has been the idea of like being the main character.
Yeah.
Because this has been a philosophical idea for so long and a very conspiratorial thing where, I mean, I think I've talked about it before. You cannot prove that you're not just a brain in a jar.
Yeah, you can't prove you're in the Matrix right now unless Neo comes over and gives you the pills.
You know what? I really need... If Keanu Reeves could come just wake me up from whatever... That too. I mean, I'll also accept that. But
like... It's a very metaphysical conspiracy, but you can't prove it or disprove it. You cannot prove or disprove it. Which makes me spooked, and I enjoy it. I
don't enjoy it at all.
So that also means anything outside of your own knowledge that you don't know, it just doesn't exist. Like Jamie doesn't know if there's aliens or not, so it doesn't exist until I make it so.
Well, I know they exist, so.
Okay, true. But not in solipsism, Caitlin. Or you are the center of the universe, so of course there are aliens. You made them. They're for you. Thoughts, feelings?
I have all of the thoughts and very negative feelings. I cannot, like, this is a terrible thing to have a podcast for, because this is one thing that I cannot vocalize. I can't verbalize how uncomfortable this belief makes me.
Do you think it's true?
To a certain extent, it's one of my biggest fears that it's true.
Really?
I had this conversation with my boyfriend the other day.
I am so sorry. I really threw this at you.
Like, I had this conversation with Daniel the other day where we were talking about, like, how it feels like a simulation. And it just feels like, how do we know that we
totally
weren't,
is.
like, just put here for each other? For our own benefit.
Yeah.
It's like, do we really have a choice in anything that we do, or is it all predetermined fate?
We're the Sims. God is playing The Sims. God is a teenage girl on her iPad playing The Sims.
It's me.
You are God.
Well, we knew that. Oh, it actually, it makes my whole body itchy. Like, genuinely makes me uncomfortable.
Started off strong there, then. But I
need you all to know that this has caused me to put the Red Bull down, and I am solely drinking the rum and Coke.
Yeah. I noticed. Yeah,
It's like, it makes me sweaty.
I don't believe it, because I think all life is beautiful, and like...
Of course you do.
Like animals, bugs...
Because it's your perspective on it. If it's your simulation, of course there's animals.
But also, if it's my simulation, can we not have war or anything, please? Why? This is definitely yours, because it's all messed up. You killed my dog!
And mine!
Caitlin! How dare you?
Oh, God. It actually makes me queasy. I'm having heart palpitations.
Not the hand on the heart combo.
I'm having heart palpitations.
We can change the topic if you'd like.
It makes me uncomfortable because, like you said, it's one of those theories that cannot be proven, but also cannot be disproven.
Yep.
Because, like you said, if someone else is going to be like, well, no, that's not what's happening, of course they're going to say that. That's exactly what someone who's involved in it would say.
That's like when people have dreams and they become lucid in the dream and they go, pretend. Like, don't let them know you're in a dream. Or like, you need to wake up right now. Like when people talk in dreams like that, that's so scary.
I don't like things that can't be disproven.
So
I need
philosophy.
This is why I could never do philosophy. I think I've mentioned before, when I did a lot of philosophy courses in university.
And I hated them.
I hated them, but I loved them. Again, it's the catch-22 that all of philosophy is. It makes sense.
Like, I'm glad I know, and I'm smarter now, but now I have a crippling fear of death.
It makes sense, but it doesn't. It's logical, but it's not. All of philosophy is fucked. But I got a letter from the philosophy department at the school that I did my undergraduate degree in, asking me to switch degree programs because I did so well in the philosophy program. I was like, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to sit and think for the rest of my life? No, thank you. You're talking to a girl who needs constant sound in the background so that I'm not left alone with my thoughts.
Me too.
There's not a chance
that
I was switching. You kidding me?
I'd rather choose mental peace.
Yeah, so I did psychology.
So I chose self-diagnosis.
Exactly. Okay, before I throw up, can I go on to mine? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh boy, I need a drink before I... Ooh. I'm starting off with a bit of... I'll call it conspiracyception.
Ooh.
Because I have to explain one conspiracy in order to explain the other that made me kind of giggle. I did things backwards. Jamie started off strong. I'm starting off with one that made me laugh.
Okay.
So, there have long been claims and fervent belief that Walt Disney, founder of the Disney Company, used cryogenic technology to freeze his body in hopes of being, let's say, resurrected when the timing was right. Some variations of the conspiracy claim it was just his head that was frozen.
I've heard this.
Some say that either his head or his body, further, that it's currently being stored underneath the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland in Anaheim. Which is why they claim that ride's haunted, and it's a whole thing. Some sources claim that his reasoning for doing this was tied to his anti-Semitic perspectives. Because for those of you who are not aware, Walt Disney was very anti-Semitic.
Raging racist.
Will I go so far as to say Nazi? Probably. But, and this is where I want to talk about what we talked about on our Patreon episode. So, in our latest Patreon episode, we talked about CIA missions that turned out to be completely terrible. Declassified documents that really brought to light the not so great things that this organization that is supposed to be protecting its citizens was really not following through with. So we talked about Project Paperclip, whatever it was.
Project Paperclip, Project
Bloodstone, yeah. Operation, that's the word I was missing.
Sorry.
Operation Bloodstone and Operation Paperclip, wherein, specifically with Operation Paperclip, the CIA essentially became a group of Nazi sympathizers and brought over approximately 1,600 German scientists that were affiliated, not just affiliated with, but were leading members of the Nazi Party, working as Nazi scientists and engineers. Brought them to work for U.S. intelligence, gave them a pardon, and gave them the opportunity to develop things for the sake of the U.S. We go into way more detail in the Patreon episode, so if you'd like to check that out, you absolutely can. We would absolutely appreciate it. I think it was a great episode. I enjoyed it wholeheartedly. But one of the men that we chatted about during that specific conversation was a man named Werner von Braun. And he was among those brought over in Operation Paperclip and was considered to be a major stepping stone, a major idol in terms of aeronautics and astronautics in the U.S. So there's a picture. I was going through reading articles, trying to kind of get some more bearings on Walt Disney when I was doing my research for this episode. And sure as shit, I pulled up this article, I gotta find it now, that had a picture of Walt Disney standing with this man holding a model airplane. And I looked at the caption for it, and it said, Walt Disney with aerospace engineer Werner von Braun. So I'm sure not only were they having a great conversation about how cool planes were, but they were also having a great conversation about very racist and anti-Semitic things. That has nothing to do with a conspiracy currently. I just thought it was an interesting crossover.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this man was like, not just a little bit of a Nazi. He was like a full Nazi.
It's so sad that he created
again,
something so beautiful being Disney, and then he's also such a terrible person.
But again, based on what we were talking about in the Patreon episode, the fact that this man is credited as aerospace engineer Werner von Braun instead of being called out for all of the terrible shit that he supported and did himself, there's things to be said there. But that's neither here nor there. But you're right. Looking at someone like Walt Disney, who's created this world of magic and joy, and knowing deep down what his actual views and what a lot of the Disney films and cartoons were paying homage to and making social commentary on. Like that one, the one of Donald Duck dreaming that he was a Nazi. Like,
that one was kind of crazy.
Like, that's insane. But, so, all that being said, it's important to mention that because there's some sources claiming that his reason for going into cryogenics and having his body or his head, whatever you're going to believe, cryogenically frozen, was because he wanted to be woken up in a world that was what the Nazis wanted. When everything was clear, everything was free, he wanted to be able to be with his people, supposedly. That's one source. Or one perspective. Others, including multiple books and films that came out after Disney's death in 1966, claimed that he just had a major interest in cryogenics, and he was one of the richest men in the world. He created Disney. He had the opportunity, if anyone was going to be able to cryogenically freeze themselves, it was going to be someone like him. His family has since fervently denied this. There's people who have said that he has been cremated for sure, that they've seen his ashes, that his body does not exist.
Of course they would say that.
But exactly, there's also people who come back and rebuttal to that and say, well, we don't know where his, like, plot at a cemetery is. We don't know where he's buried. We have a general idea where his resting place is, supposedly. But because he's a celebrity, his family wanted a private...
Fair.
A private plot. So it's not public knowledge where exactly the plot is. Which also... I understand, but it also fuels into the conspiratorial aspect of things, right? Because people are saying, oh, well, just tell us where his body is then.
Just tell me, I won't tell anyone.
Well, exactly. Just tell one of us. But his family has very, very adamantly said this is not anything that has any merit to it. He did not freeze himself. He will not come back. His head is not somewhere in Disneyland. Which is a wild thing to have to address, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine being like, no, my dad's head is not actually under the Pirates of the Caribbean boat. Thanks so much for your concern, though.
But that's also a fun, like, icebreaker fun fact. Hi, my name is Cheryl. My dad's head is at Disneyland.
Oh, my dad's head is frozen under the Disneyland ride.
Icebreaker.
But for those of you who don't understand what cryogenics is or don't really have that knowledge, essentially they're saying that he's frozen himself. Kind of like, who does it in Star Wars? Who's frozen in that stuff?
Star Wars?
Yeah. There's one who's like stuck in a rock.
I don't know. I know Captain America was frozen in ice.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That's 100% what I'm thinking of.
From Marvel? Yeah, he was there for
Captain
like
America.
100 years or something.
I'm thinking of, yeah. So think about,
years.
Ironically enough, looking at Disney, now that they own Marvel.
They're taking over.
Think of it as fucking Captain America. Him getting frozen for like 100 years, waking up or being thawed.
Totally fine.
Still as young as he was, still as spry as he was, still as knowledgeable as he was, just in a completely different time period. That's essentially what the idea of cryogenics does. They want to basically like freeze and vacuum seal. I mean, look at a game like Fallout. That's all cryogenics.
I'd do it.
I have no desire to live that long. So you do.
Yeah.
So
I want to live forever.
Valid.
Put that on the record.
I do not put that on the record.
Sign me up for cryogenics, please.
Please and thank you.
Sign me up to test immortality.
Do not put me on that list. Please and thank you. But that's essentially what they're saying that Disney was doing. They said that he was interested in cryogenics. He had the money. If anyone was going to be able to do it, it would be Disney, right? So it's been... I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this. I don't know where I heard about his head being frozen, but I remember vividly that being a thing. I remember going to Disney World as a child.
I remember that too.
Like, I remember seeing, like, the sculptures, like the bronze statues of Disney everywhere and being like, you're frozen somewhere. Like, I don't know. It's just one of the things that you learn about in, like, urban legend.
Yeah.
But the real conspiracy that I want to talk about now comes from
Oh my god, we're not even
this.
there yet.
No, this is what I'm saying, conspiracyception. So, you need to have knowledge on that in order to understand why people theorize that Disney made Frozen for a reason.
The movie?
The movie.
Okay.
When did it come out? 2010?
Something like that.
I remember going to see Frozen in theaters.
2013? 2014?
No.
2013.
Ooh. That's disgusting.
That was still 11 years ago.
That's even more disgusting. I don't like that at all. But still, it was based on old, as many Disney fairy tales are. It's based on original fairy tales from different cultures, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at an Ice Queen and all of the things that came along with Frozen, right? As there are with many other films, that's how films work, there's working titles all the way along. Supposedly, Frozen had other working titles based on the original name of the fairy tale for a long time. And it wasn't until Frozen was released that they decided to call it Frozen. So, with such widespread discussion of the more conspiratorial urban myth about Disney being interested in cryogenics and being frozen somewhere, there's a new theory that the Walt Disney Company created Frozen as a way to sort of hack Google's search algorithm.
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, so to distract people from information about Walt Disney's possible Frozen procedure, when people are Googling Walt Disney Frozen, it's no longer coming up, this theory about cryogenics and digging into the background of... But you're not digging into the background of Walt Disney and finding out about his anti-Semitic ways. You're not finding out about where his money was being funded. You're not finding out about all of these sneaky things and fueling the fire of this original conspiracy.
Dude, you're right.
You're now seeing Anna, you're seeing Elsa, you're seeing Kristoff, you're seeing Sven, you're seeing all these fun things, and then because everything's so popular, you're like, let me listen to this music. And immediately, it's out of your head.
That's crazy.
And don't get me wrong, I thought Frozen was a fantastic film. Did I think it was as
should have been as popular as it was?
Exactly.
I agree. I liked it, but not enough. Like, a lot of kids rewatched it, like, all the time. I watched it once. I'm good.
Yeah. And I know we were a little bit older when it came out, but no, it's one of those things where I was like, this is good,
okay.
But, like, it's not that good.
I believe that.
I 100% believe that, too. I think Disney as a company now is very sneaky. As any big company is. I mean, you look at things like the Disney Celebration Village and, like, how fucking insane of an idea that is. People living in Disney World where there's, like, fake bird sounds all the time and, like...
I don't know about this.
Oh, we'll talk about that. You and I.
People are living in Disney?
Yeah, they made several fake neighborhoods with perfect houses, perfect, like, everything, perfect lawns, fake bird sounds... like, to make sure you're living in, like, you're living in a Disney World, like you're living in a Disney film.
Why do I kind of want to live there?
There's been lots of murders in them. That's a whole other thing. Because people are trying to feign perfection, and then they're having breakdowns because it's not perfect.
I still kind of want to live there. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. I should have realized that was gonna make you want to live there more, almost.
Like, I'm spooked, and it would definitely be an experience. But that is super cool. Not the murder.
Not the murder part, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Walt Disney's Frozen.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn, lady.
It's my turn to talk about another very well-known name. Snapple.
Oh,
you know,
I don't
they
like
make
this
iced
based
teas
on
and drinks
based
and
on the like little briefs that you gave me.
Yep.
I don't like where this is going at all.
So, I'm gonna categorize this more as a rumor instead of conspiracy, so you cannot sue me.
Valid.
But there was this possible hoax going around saying that Snapple is owned by the KKK. Yeah.
That's what I was afraid you were going to connect this to.
Yes.
Okay.
So, the argument was that on the label for Snapple, there is a strange floating K on the label that doesn't seem to fit. And people think the K meant, like, Ku Klux Klan.
Why just one, though?
I don't know. Maybe that's like... Oh, I think it's also because they're called the Klan. In more modern terms, I guess. And at first...
No, they've shortened their handle now?
Yeah,
Their
KKK is too much.
Right.
It's just the K.
Right.
Like
Got
ketamine.
it. Perfect.
Like, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else.
It hits ya. I can
Kim
tell you
K.
that.
The Kardashian clan.
Valid.
Anyway. So, at first, when I looked it up, I thought, like, it was going to be, oh, this is stupid. And then I was kind of shocked they said that they debunked it, and I'll explain the debunking later, but there were articles about this from 1993 stating that they were part of, like, or owned by the KKK. Mm-hmm. There was articles from the early 2000s, 2010s, 2013, there was New York Magazine wrote about it, and even up to now, there are still articles being written. Are we sure it's just a rumor? Because it has now been talked about for over 30 years.
But the only thing they're giving it is because there was the K on the label?
Because of the K.
There's there has to be something else.
Get this.
Oh boy.
So Snapple started a campaign to disprove this, because at first they just ignored it because they were like, oh, it'll go away, it'll die down. And then
never
it
does
didn't.
It do that.
So they tried like an aggressive ad campaign saying, hey, like, we're not part of the KKK.
Imagine that marketing meeting.
It must have been terrible.
They must have
Everything's
been
on
shitting
fire.
themselves.
We're screaming.
This is
and they're
fine.
like, we're not an anti-abortion militant group. Like, we're not, like, racist. And the funny part is, the 3 co-founders of Snapple are all Jewish.
Aww.
And the K on the products means certified kosher.
Oh, no.
So why is it for 30 years we have now said they are part of the KKK?
Oh, no.
And these Jewish co-founders said, it's kosher, guys.
Oh,
Snapple is kosher.
God.
But also, is that just a cover-up for the true meaning?
Wow. That takes the wind out of you, hey?
So at first I was like, this sounds stupid. And then I found more and I was like, wait a minute, this is a 30-year conspiracy. Maybe it is not stupid. And then I found the article and I was like, it's just kosher.
I think on the opposite end of things, I think that's people taking advantage of a business that's founded by minorities.
Yeah.
And trying to fuck with it.
Well, because they can also just be like, but they're just covering it up. They're just covering it up, saying it's kosher, but it is the KKK. And it's like, what else can they do to disprove this?
Fucking insane.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't think they can do anything else.
No.
Besides saying, no.
Oh, God. It's my favorite.
But I enjoy a Snapple beverage every now and then.
A Snapple Peach?
Yes.
Ooh.
I survived off of that in Vegas.
Spiked Snapple is what I survived off of in Vegas.
Yeah.
Those are delicious.
Yeah, you did.
That was
But
a great trip.
I agree. That was my conspiracy / rumor / hoax. Don't sue me. I love you.
And I would like to be sponsored by Snapple.
Snapple, sponsor us.
That'd be
I
sick.
defended your honor.
We did. And always
And
will.
I need money. Please send me money. I need help.
Or free Snapple.
Mwah.
I love you.
Mwah, mwah. 3 for 3 founders.
Wow. Oh, God.
Everybody gets a little kiss on the forehead.
Everybody gets a... There you go.
Now give me money, please.
Please. That's what I do to Daniel.
Aw. But that is my second. And back to you, Kate, reporting live in the field.
All right. So for our fourth and final conspiracy theory that we're going to go over today,
Sorry, Kate, you've got a guy in the background pantsing you. We're going to need you to get him out of the shop before you continue.
It's valid.
Sorry,
Valid concern.
trying to do like a news
No, I got
anchor. Okay.
So funny, I forgot to laugh. Sorry, that was Paul coming out. So, our fourth and final conspiracy theory was actually something I had never heard of before, but was introduced to me by the lovely Daniel. I would like to talk about Bohemian Grove.
That sounds familiar.
So, I'm going to kind of go back and forth on some notes here, so bear with me as I piece through this. So,
Okay.
most of the research that I did on Bohemian Grove, oh my god, Bohemian Grove, actually came from another podcast called Skeptoid with Brian Dunning, and I thought it was fantastic. It's a weekly science podcast, and he has all of his transcripts posted online as like a blog, which I think is fantastic. So, shout out to him for that. So, basic facts. The Bohemian Club is a group founded in San Francisco during the Gold Rush. And it was founded by the elite in the city's art community. San Francisco has obviously a very fantastic, very intense arts community. So this is a big group of people. You're mixing wealthy patrons and artistic luminaries in this club in order to make sure that the arts are going to flourish. So it's a win-win experience for everyone involved, really. The Bohemian Club's motto was "Weaving spiders come not here," which is a line that was taken from A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare, which, if anybody knows me, this is directed at Jamie only, because she's the only one here that knows me that well, is my favorite play of all time. I love A Midsummer Night's Dream. I think it's incredible. I went to the I went to the Globe Theatre in London by myself because no one wanted to come with me.
Aww.
And I went to the original site of Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. I went to the modern site of the Globe Theatre, and I bought myself a little pin that has my favorite quote from A Midsummer Night's Dream.
What is it?
Though she be but little, she is mighty.
Aww. I've still never seen it.
And also, this above all, to thine own self be true.
Whoa.
Anyway, that's Theater Kid and English History Kid coming out. Sorry about that. Anyway,
As if they don't always connect.
Weaving spiders come not here, taken from A Midsummer Night's Dream. It's essentially taken to mean for the Bohemian Club that no business is to be transacted at the club. It's there for fun. They're there to enjoy themselves, right? So the point was that once a year, as an annual event, the Bohemian Club members would go to Bohemian Grove, which was a 2,700-acre retreat in the Redwoods, which is just north of San Francisco. They'd spend 16 days there in fraternity-style camps.
This sounds familiar.
And this is where the conspiracy starts. Obviously, we as the general public, we don't know what goes on in there. And you guys know how I feel about fraternal organizations that I can't be a part of.
What is this, the Freemasons?
No, but similar. And you guys know how badly I want to be a part of these things that I know that I can't be a part of. My FOMO is terrible. So, some of the stories that surround the Bohemian Club come from how high-ranking the members are. So it's no longer in modern day, not that it was not modern to begin with, but in like more present day, Bohemian Club members are men only, which I know. Oh, don't even get me started. It includes U.S. presidents, captains of industry and banking, military contractors, the original giants in arts and sciences, like they started with, and basically people who have a fuck ton of money and don't know what to do with it. The absurdly wealthy.
So the rich white men of the world.
Exactly. The worst kind of people.
The Elon Musks and Trumps of the world.
Exactly. But they are essentially considered to be, people believe that because it's such a high-ranking group of individuals, that the Bohemian Club has to essentially be a secret guild of Illuminati. That they're there to make decisions that rule the world.
Probably.
So, at the annual event where they're at Bohemian Grove, the most controversial activities are said to take place. And this is where the conspiracy really kicks in. They spend 16 days doing essentially pagan and homosexual rituals in order to plan for global domination. I'm going to let that one sink in for a second.
So that just sounds like a big, elaborate ruse to be gay together.
100%.
Just be gay together, guys.
But be gay and take over the world is their goal here.
Right.
So
My
the
apologies.
most...
I don't know anything about that.
The most...
Like I do about gay male sex.
Unfortunately, I know far too much about that. So essentially what they're doing, or what it's believed that they're doing, is they have this giant statue of an owl that stands very, very tall. Exactly. And this group of highly influential men stand together in their cloaks.
And jerk each other off.
No, they don't jerk each other off, Jamie. That's not... Daniel went. And they're making decisions regarding policies. They're making decisions regarding interest rates, political candidates.
I'm picturing the Death Eaters from Harry Potter.
Almost exactly what I'm picturing, too. And one of the most significant aspects of this is their mock human sacrifice to the pagan god Moloch. So they are supposedly, as they have admitted, using a fake, and I say this in quotations, fake human-shaped straw bale, unquote, and setting it on fire, sacrificing it to this pagan god, supposedly to mock what's going on.
Because the white, rich, male 1% wouldn't kill anybody?
No,
Yeah, okay.
Of course not.
They would
They're not going
never.
to sacrifice a human in order to maintain their major power in the world. That would be ridiculous.
They
no
just
one has
do it with
ever.
millions of people.
Exactly. They just do it with all of us instead. But yeah, they do this for 16 days. They have their little orgies.
Oh my god.
And then they go back to being the rich and powerful that make all of our decisions. But they're not the Illuminati. They don't do
Fun
anything
little
weird.
vacay.
Yeah, boys trip. Lads on tour. Lads on tour.
On tour. Lads on tour. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I would really, as much as I would like to be a Freemason, I would like a ticket to Bohemian Grove.
I would not. That sounds scary.
I just want to know what goes on. I just want to be in there.
I would like to watch from like a journalist perspective, as long as you can assure that you won't kill me after.
Yeah, as long as I'm not in the straw.
Yeah.
I picture it as like in Midsummer.
I was just gonna say Midsummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
Like,
I say
if
more.
you really want in, they'll let you in, Kate, but you'll be tied
I don't think they will.
down and burned to
I'm
to
not
death.
significant enough to be a sacrifice, though, is the thing. In their world,
You asked for it, though.
I did. You're right. Maybe they'll be nice.
I did not say that. That's not what I meant.
But that's just a glimpse, an all-encompassing glimpse at more insane perspectives on the world as we don't know it. That's
Yeah.
the thing. We have an idea of what the world looks like, but there's all of these conspiracies that some of them are fucking insane, absolutely. But some of them have some foundation to it. They're conspiracies for a reason. There's a foundation to all of these things for a reason.
But you know what? I think none of these exist because
Don't.
I am the only thing that's real.
Grow up, Jamie. Stop. Horrendous.
No, I think you get some good points.
Ugh. I hate it. I hate it so
Which means
much.
I made some good points because I am the
No,
only real
shut
brain.
up. Shut up right now. God. We have to go. I have to wrap this up before I go into full existential crisis mode again.
Yeah, we're gonna end the round table and then go gossip.
Absolutely. So
I want to hear more about that Disney thing.
Oh, 100%. If
we have more pressing matters to attend to. Go away.
Exactly. If you would like to let us know your favorite conspiracies or more that you would like to say about the ones that we've chatted about, you can get in touch with us at our email, which is creepsandcoffee@gmail.com, or you can get in touch with us over on our Instagram and our Twitter at creepsandcoffee. If you would like to hear more about the CIA and all of the spooky things that we talk about on our most recent Patreon episode, or if you would like to catch up on our other Patreon episodes and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to a very extra special bonus episode a month and some bonus content about how our show goes down, you can subscribe to us over on our Patreon and get a special shout-out at the end of every show. We love you.
And I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. We do love you.
I'm happy that none of you have been sacrificed to Moloch. And
shout out to Anna for almost being a
shout out
podcast
to Anna.
guest again.
We miss you.
Miss
Everyone
you.
Loves you. All right, go enjoy the rest of your nights in your universes that only you exist in.
Also, the word solipsism, just fun to say.
Super fun to say. Super fun to spell too. Okay.
I cannot spell it. Arrivederci. Right. Is that goodbye?
It's welcome.
Oh.
All right, we'll work on it.
Adios.
There you go. Goodbye, we love you.
Bye-bye.
Creeps and Coffee is produced and edited by us, Kait and Jaim.
Our theme music is Stuck in a Hole by Dated.
For more information on where to find them, check out the link in our show notes. And to connect with us, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Creeps and Coffee.